Hey YouTube, starting a channel, The Garage. Right there, The Garage. I'm a newbie. A lot of inspiration on YouTube. Figured if you guys out there can do it, I can. Do a lot of stuff in the garage. Build furniture, refinish furniture. Uh, I got a bench in there I built, toolbox. I have a 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I do my own work on it. I got a 2007 Ford Focus, well it's the wife's, we call it the go-kart. Work on that. But let's look at the garage. This is the garage. All right. Got the coffee table thing over there that we got to refinish. It's missing some veneer on the fronts, but I started that. Some of it's already stripped. But I've got two dressers that were my great grandparents. Got to do those. Want to redo the bench. It really wobbles around, and I want to put my Harbor Freight table saw in the bench, sturdy it up. I want to make a station for the chop saw, also Harbor Freight. I want to put it up that wall. Well, obviously I can't right now. That 2x4 is over there. That's for some pallet furniture that I want to make. This toolbox, I built this toolbox, the TV stand, wood laying around, hardware that I had off other stuff, the knobs I had off of other stuff. And there's more to do it. I gotta obviously finish. I had to cut this down, so I have to sand that down and finish it. I want to put diamond plate on the front. This roller is stuck on here right now. I got to pull that out. But anyway, that's a project. I built this shelving unit here, and it was really not working out like I had hoped to. So when I build the new bench with the table saw in it, I've got all these boxes with all my stuff in it. I'm going to put in here. This is a cluttered mess. I want to clean this up, get rid of some of this stuff, organize it a little bit better. Same thing with this. This is my plywood and stuff for the new bench. I've got that material already. But there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of projects. I'll take you in the man cave in a little bit. So what I'm going to try to do is try to pump out some videos here for the next few days, just to get some on YouTube. And I don't like the way that picture looks, and I guess it don't matter. I'm going to try to pump out some videos, and just to get some on there to show you guys what I do and what I like to do. I like doing a lot of stuff. There's just not one thing I like to do. I like working on the furniture. I like making furniture. I have made my own furniture. I've got end tables that I've made. My sister's got those in Indiana right now. I had no room from where I was before, but I made those just out of scrap lumber. I got a video cabinet that I made. My daughter's got that for her DVDs and whatnot. But I like, if I need something, if I need a shelf, I need a bookcase or whatever, I like to make it. But I like to do other things too. I like working on my Jeep. Love going to the junkyard. Oh my God. Gosh. Love going to the junkyard. I could spend a day, if I know I need a lot of parts for the Jeep, and it's gonna cost me next to nothing if I go to just pull them myself. I'll take a video of that. Stuff in the man cave that I like doing. I mean, of course I've got, it's a small man cave. Small. That's the dog. That's Venus. Well, take a look. I mean, it's small, but I mean, it's the man cave. So, floating shelves. That's the door. Floating shelves. You've got the TV, the computer, surround sound, which the surround sound's not working. Apple TV, printer, that's not hooked up yet, needs ink. But I want to put the printer underneath the desk and get rid of that. Get rid of that, whatever that is down there, the drawers, that plastic junk drawer thing. I want to get rid of that. Put the printer underneath there and roll it out when I need it from underneath the desk. Got a little fridge down there. But there's a lot of caulking in here that needs to be finished up. The shelves, I just put them up. It's stuff that I've already had from other projects or wood for other projects. I just threw them up to have shelves. But if you look right here, this is just 2x2. And I caulked most everything in here, but some of it's cracked. And the paneling and OSB. The paneling came from a garage that was built on a mobile home. And it was junk. So I took out all the paneling, good and bad, and that's why it's so cut up. Because this wall and that wall is that paneling out of that garage. The OSB on the ceiling and on this wall is OSB that was already here in the garage or OSB that I had. The only OSB that I bought was a sheet on that wall and the 2 sheets on that wall. All the trim is 1x2. I got it at Home Depot. I just bought a bundle of it, and that's my trim. And I've still got a lot of caulking on the trim and painting to do. There's some cracks and stuff I want to fill. Floating shelves. I didn't buy any of the material for it. It's just stuff that I had or somebody else gave me. The trim on the door came from, it's 1x3. Came from Home Depot. I insulated. I did all the work. I insulated it, framed the walls, ran all the rough wiring, painted it. I called Buddy in and he hooked the box up. I dug a ditch from the house to the garage and got power in here. And once I had everything run, he come over and hooked it up to the box and into the house. Did it all myself. The table here and the desk, those were computer desks from the school that they were going to throw out. So I grabbed those and I made use of them. This right here, this wall right here, I'm going to have an airbrush station in it. I'm going to get a bathroom exhaust fan mounted inside the wall, vent it straight up out the top of the garage. And this right here just folds up. I'm gonna put a hinge on this leg. But I just made a folding table. I'll have an airbrush station right here and a little fold-up box. But I mean, hopefully that's going to happen this year because I want to start learning how to airbrush. I've always wanted to airbrush. What else in here? Oh, action figures. My wife doesn't call them action figures, but I want to do some dioramas. I've always wanted to do dioramas. This whole corner, I want it to be like a diorama for superheroes. No joke, those are the first Legos I've ever put together. It's pretty cool. I love the Hulkbuster, Iron Man, love it. Not an Iron Man fan, but I love the Hulkbuster. This is my newest one, Pacific Rim, Gypsy Danger. Yeah, so I want to do a diorama. I've got models right here. I got a '67 Mustang, Klingon Bird of Prey. This actually already built and painted. I moved here to Lansing. I took it apart, put it in a box, and now I'm putting it back together. I've got the first style of Cylon Raider from Battlestar Galactica. And then I've got all these models. So I've got lots of projects in here. Got lots of, and then I'm doing this, so I'm going to start getting into videoing and editing. So I've got the Mac there, ready to go. I started off with the old school keyboard. Not sure I like the old school mouse anymore. I really want to look into getting a wireless. But anyway, lots of stuff going on, lots of projects. A Dremel that was given to me died, so I went to Harbor Freight, got this. I've been watching a lot of Harbor Freight reviews on tools, and I'm telling you, so far I haven't had any problems with the stuff I have. I'm not saying it's the best stuff in the world, but so far so good. So, another project. I really want to start doing this on downtime on other project is the Iron Man, a $13 toy that I want to redo. I want to paint it and make it look like a high scale toy, not just a little cheap $13 toy. So a lot of the stuff that I want to do or got on my list to do, I've got inspiration off of YouTube. So this is the garage / man cave, and I want to do these projects, and I'm going to put them on this channel, and I hope you guys like them and subscribe to them. There's stuff outside the garage you do too. Let me show you a pop-up trailer. Venus, come. The pop-up trailer I bought for $300. I was supposed to work on it last year. All that is wrong with that thing is on this end of it, when you pull it out, the rail, the slide rail, it needs to be replaced. You have to prop it up with a 2x4. That's generic. So I'm hoping here soon I can get that over here, right here, and work on it. That's what I'm planning on. Having it parked right here and work on it. In the netting there's some holes, but that can be patched. But other than that, it's solid. There's no holes in the floors. The sink and everything, the cushions are in great shape. It's in good. We'll get it out. We'll get it out and get it opened up. Got some fence work to do. I was going to redo this grill. I've had it for a long time, but as you can see, it's well used and abused. It needs to either be redone and fixed up or got out. But the guy that put this fence in didn't concrete them in the ground. So what I want to do is right here in this area of the fence, I want to make a little awning and put either that grill redone or a new grill in there. But this whole fence needs to be pressure washed. And what I'll do is I'll go from like this post right here to that post, probably to the corner of the carport. Run a string and brace up each post, dig down, throw a bag of concrete in it, and do it upright, and then pressure wash it, paint it. Got a lot of paint, and then over there on that side, they didn't cut the tops off of the posts. So, and then I let the guys at the paint store, not going to say which one right now, but let the guys at the paint store talk me into this paint for the deck. Well, this deck's used so much that the paint's wore right off. So I think I'm going to pressure wash that and use a dark solid stain. That's what I was going to use to begin with. Oh, and the fence right here, this needs to be redone. So I've got lots of things to do, and it all involves the garage channel, and that's what it's going to be. I'm even thinking about making a sign for above the garage that says the garage. That's what I'm thinking about. So I hope you like this. I hope the videos get better. I have the phone, an iPad, and a small Sony camera that's like a GoPro, but it's not a GoPro, and it's an older one. So maybe I'll play around with the stuff a little bit more. Videos will get better. The stuff will get better. This is just an intro, but I do plan on pulling that coffee table thing out first. We're gonna clean the garage out and get the coffee table on the table and start working on that. So lots of projects, I fish, I hunt, loving every minute of it. I'm a bus driver for a school district, and this week I have field trips in between, so it's in the evenings that I'm going to be messing around with this. I'm going to try to just keep like 15-minute videos. I have to play around cutting and editing and stuff. just do it on the phone for right now. But after I like get everything set up and get going, I'll probably set everything up and do some editing and cutting and adding music and stuff, and we'll just see how it goes. All right, YouTube, like and subscribe. Thanks. See you around.